This is Lakshmi. Today I am going to explain you about how we are going to use OLEDB command transformation in SSIS package. So here what I have is I have a table like student details table. In this I don't have any data. This what does this OLEDB command transformation runs an SQL statement for each row in a data flow. For example, here you can see you can run an SQL statement that inserts, updates or delete rows in a database table. So this is how for each command, for each row, how it's going to do these operations. That one we are going to do in this video. First of all, here I am going to do insert and delete statements in our OLEDB command transformation. So here what I have is I have a file like student details flat file, this one student details, and this one I am going to insert this into the database into this student details table by using OLEDB command transformation, this insert statement. How we are going to do? For that I have taken a new SSIS package. Here I am going to drag and drop my data flow task and double click over here. Here my source file is my flat file source, so I am placing this flat file source over here. Double click over this flat file, then I am going to create a new flat file connection manager. Browse this one is student details. Open. Here my columns are there. See the student ID, student name, student branch. Advanced, here we can see student ID is in string, so I am converting into 4 bytes and integer. So okay, hit OK. Our flat file source is done. So in my common I am going to use our OLEDB command transformation. For each and every row it's going to affect that one the insert statement. So OLEDB command statement is done. Here we have to see, here flat file connection manager is there, but what we have to do here, we have to connect our OLEDB connection. So for that what I am going to do, I am going to create my new connection manager. So I am going to click on this, right click, new OLEDB, new connection manager I am going to create over here. New OLEDB connection, here I already have, so I am going to delete that one. I am going to create a new OLEDB connection. So I am server name, I am going to give which server it's going to. I am copying this and I am pasting over here, and mine is an SQL Server authentication, so I am giving my user ID and password, and I am selecting my database student warehouse. So okay, and my connection has been created. So okay, my flat OLEDB connection is there. So next thing, and I am going to cover connection manager is created. Here we can see this flat file connection manager and OLEDB connection. So I am going to connect this OLEDB connection one. Component properties. So next column is the next one is tab is column properties. Here what we have to give this SQL command. What SQL command I am going to give? Insert into student details. Values are going to be 3 values we have to pass. So comma, question mark, comma, 3 question marks we are passing. So I have passed insert this one, I have inserted this one. So again column mapping, see here you can see all the 3 columns from this flat file. So student ID, student name, student branch. So this can be done like this. So next is okay. Now if you run this, actually this is a slow process, that for each and every row it has to calculate, it has to do the insert statement and it has to do. So this is a OLEB DB command is a slow process. If see here, if you run this one, execute, see this all the data has been come over here. This is how this insert statement is used in our OLEB DB command transformation. Here you can see this SQL statement runs for each and every row. That means from flat file, for each row it will run as an insert statement and it will does for insert statement like this. Here we can use our destination. Actually we can insert this flat file source to destination file where by using our destination also. For destination OLEB here other destinations, here OLEB DB destination also we can do. In some situations where we have to use like this OLEB DB command transformations, in that places we'll use this OLEB DB command transformations, and we'll use this insert, delete and update function. So next thing is what I'm going to explain you here is about how to update here. Update that one. So like now I have, if I'm going to take a new SSIS package, and here what I'm going to do is my data flow, drag and drop my data flow task, double click over here, and my source file is what I have is student details. Here now you can see this is the student details table. So here what I have is student ID 1 is there, Archana and EIE. So I'm going to delete that particular row in this table. So for that what I have is I have another flat file like so this is my flat file where student ID, student name, student branch is there. In this I have Archana E1 row. So this row I'm going to delete by using this transformation, SSIS OLED transformation. So what I'm going to do is first my flat file source will be, I'm going to create a new flat file. So my flat file first is the sales one. So I have that. See, you can see this only one Archana IE, okay, EIE, and that end also. Advanced, here you can see student ID is string. So I'm going to convert this as this. So it hit okay, and column. So we have all the columns. So okay, now it is flat file source is ready. The next thing is what we are going to do is OLEB DB command. So here what I am going to do, create a OLEB DB command connection. Here I think I don't have any file connection, OLEB DB connection manager. So I'm going to cancel and I'm going to create a new OLEB DB connection. So already I have previously I have seen how to create I have shown you how to create a new that same thing I am going to use over here, OLEB DB command connection manager. So here I have this connection manager already I have done. So SQL command, what SQL command I am going to give is delete. So delete from student details where what is it, where student ID equal to 1 I'll give, where student ID equal to question mark. So hit okay, So column mappings, we have only one. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to give only the student ID. So okay, now if I run this, only one file, it has to delete that only one row. See, one row has been deleted. Now if you see, select this one, we can, where with student ID with one has been deleted. So this is how we can do here, like how at runtime or at transfer the data, that time this OLEB each row for, like each row, well, so it takes that each row and it will connect to the OLEB connection, and then it will delete that particular table data. So that is how this OLEB command is used. So if you like my video, please subscribe and share my video. Thank you for